boys. Just cause he a chump. Just cause he a chump. Rotpriest, do it. Just cause he a chump. That's all. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight, we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. What do we have tonight, guys? We finally are doing it. The Golgari Poison. That sweet, sweet toxic Golgari that you've been promised. The deck that was promised, yes. You might have seen my theory crafting with Poison, and it was good to start with. It had some flaws. I needed to get a hang of it. Oh, but this one, the sinister sweet Poison of this one, so perfect in every way. Yes, absolutely going on a killing spree with this one, boys. You're going to really want to get into this one. So, a lot of changes from the original theory craft. So in case you watched that one, this one is the final version. Before we get into the shakedown breakdown of this one, I need you to do something for me. You know what I need you to do for me? Tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Or else you will be attacked by the like and subscribe. He will come out of the shadows and he will rip you apart. That is a completed like and subscribe, by the way. He is fully Phyrexianized, so watch out for that. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there. We have new friends, old friends, and returning friends like Omnia Tenshi, who I just see popped into the chat. Come by for that. You can check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information, conversation, deck help, anything there. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are available down below on my AetherHub. I want you to check out that AetherHub link right down there. So, what do we have here? Well, we're going to start out with the Bilious Skulldweller. Look at that silly guy. One little spicy boy right there. 1 black, 1/1, Death Touch, and Toxic. He is a Phyrexian insect. The Phyrexians, every organic life must be made into the image of the machine. Even the insects, even the tiniest thing that creeps and crawls must be made into the beauty of the Phyrexian perfection. What I like about him is he's toxic, he's fast, and he's Death Touch. So if you're attacking, if you're defending, the question is, do I want to lose my defender to not get one toxic? Or, oh, maybe I can take this toxic because I don't want to lose my defender. Well, it adds up very quickly. And then, of course, receiving an attack is extremely dangerous, too, because then you say, oh, this little toxic boy is going to kill me. He's going to take me out. So, very nice. So, cut down. Now, I want to have a word about removal. I add and remove removal because I kind of don't really need too much removal. This little toxic boy, he's going to do a lot of it for me. But in the sideboard, we have more night count cut down. We have some, you can slot in some other removal in case you want as well. In case you want something more specific. Like you want a direct targeted, sure. Cut down, the reason I go for that is because I kind of want to remove early. The middle to late game, I'm not too worried about it. I can usually kind of get by. But a lot of the early, real aggressive plays or stuff that's hitting me, I need to cut them down. You don't need to put too much removal in this, believe it or not. You kind of don't need to interact too much because you usually just bullet your way through with the poison. Well, you'll see to that. So, Undying Malice as well here. This is one that I did have 4 of them. And I've kind of swapped them out in the sideboard here. So why Undying Malice of all things? People always ask me Tyvar. They were asking me tonight Tyvars, other things, more Tamiyos, more Indestructible. The reason I want Undying Malice, 1 black, instant until the end of turn. Target creature gains whenever this creature dies. Return to the battlefield tapped under its owner control with a 1/1 counter. Guys, people are going to try to kill your poison cards, especially your Venerated Rotpriest. Especially your Venerated. They're absolutely going to try to kill your Venerated Rotpriest immediately. They're going to come after it. You have to play protection on these. Undying Malice and Tamiyo Safekeeping are the 2 protections that I play. That hits them with a double dip because they targeted Venerating, they're going to get a poison, and then you target Venerating, they're going to get another poison. Undying Malice is good for one specific reason, because we have Proliferate. Now, Proliferate increases poison counters, but it also increases counters in general. So if something comes back with a 1/1 counter on it, it can get proliferated the next turn. You can actually proliferate. You can do it on something like Bloated Contaminator and keep making it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. You can do it on Blightbelly Rat, and when it dies, it proliferates and comes back. And if it dies, if more Blightbellies come back, they proliferate again. So we want that 1/1 counter on there, because that's going to make things stronger, and they'll get even more stronger the more we proliferate. So that's part of the reason that we're doing that specifically. Venerated, the Tamiyos is, of course, the other version of this. This won't protect against exile. This will. 1 green Tamiyos, target creature, a target permanent you control gains hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. You gain 2 life. Very, very nice there. I like that life gain. Helps us stave off a little bit of damage. Hexproof and indestructible will protect you from pretty much everything. Undying Malice will only protect you from being killed. So you kind of need, I always lean towards this more. You could do Tyvar, sure. Yeah, that's fine too. I'm not really relying on damage too much to kill things, so I'm not that worried. Venerated Rotpriest, absolutely brutal. 1 green, 1/2, toxic 1, Phyrexian Druid. Whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell, target opponent gains a poison counter. You can just use all of your own targeting your own creatures and poison somebody out with this. I've even played cut down on my own creatures just to get that last poison across with Venerated Rotpriest, the absolute keystone of the deck. Is it worth 4 rares? Yes, absolutely. Is one of the best new cards in this game. Absolutely brutal. If they want to remove something, if you know, they want to target anything, 10 poison counters, they lose the game. They've got 10 chances to hit with removal, and if you have 2 of them out, they're getting 1 for each Rotpriest. So if they hit 1 Rotpriest with a lightning bolt, they try to lightning bolt something else, or just hit removal, or hit, go for the throat on something else, they're going to get a load of toxic poison. Absolutely brutal. Blightbelly Rat, really solid card here. A 2/2/2 drop, toxic 1, and proliferates for common. Very, very useful. Again, this proliferates. Choose any number of permanents or players. They gain another of each counter they already have. It will increase the amount of toxic somebody has. It will also increase the amount of 1/1 counters something has on it too. Don't forget that. Extremely useful as an attacker, a blocker. Like I said, I've played cut down on my own Blightbelly. The Venerated Rotpriest goes off for 1, then I proliferate again. I've gotten him to 10 poison that way. Very cool tricks you can do. Drown in Ichor is a very nice removal card too. Target creature gets -4/-4 until the end of turn. By the way, this will bypass indestructibility. Because when something's toughness is 0, it doesn't matter if it's indestructible, it dies anyways. I wish it was an instant, but honestly, for a sorcery, an uncommon sorcery, killing something with a -4 and hitting with the proliferate, it's extremely, extremely, extremely useful. Sinking into the Droth is neither a gentle death nor a quiet run, but once the Necrogen takes hold, it is inevitable. What a horrible fate. Look at that. Yeah, true Golgari stuff right there. Drown in Ichor, that is what we're going to be doing there. Necrogen Communion, the sleeper hit card, I think. Absolutely brutal card. Why? Not a lot of people know this. Toxic stacks, okay? Toxic stacks. That means if something has toxic 1 and you enchant them with Necrogen Communion, it now has toxic 3. So if you're looking at something that already has toxic 2, like Necrogen Rotpriest, and you put Communion on it, it now has toxic 4. It hits for 4. It hits for 4 poison. Yikes, bro. Yikes, that's a big hit. So also it's a targeted enchantment, and anything is a target of a spell. It gets the ability. It will activate Rotpriest. So, and not only that, when it dies, return it to the battlefield under your control. So even if they're playing removal on something like they're playing removal on something, it just dies and comes back. Unbelievably brutal card there, all in an uncommon enchantment. Lovely. Nightclubber. Now this one seems out of place here, guys, but there's a reason for it. Why? I'm facing a lot of might decks, a lot of soldier decks, a lot of stuff like that. This was kind of my tech to deal with might decks, because I was fighting might decks like crazy. I don't know about you, but there's might decks everywhere. You don't need to have this in here. I wanted to show it to you because it is a great way to deal with a million 1/1 counters on the other side of the board. We do want our poison to get across, and a lot of times mites are really doing it, so that's why I kind of slipped this in here. You absolutely don't need to have that in there, but it does have that ability to to completely obliterate a whole side of the board with a -1, -1. And you can blitz it in, which means you can haste it in and draw a card afterward if you sacrifice it. So that's actually a really useful ability right there. Tricky little card for the current might, the might meta, you might call it. But if you don't want that in there and you want to swap it with anything else, any other kind of removal, go for it. Normally, this would be reserved for Meat Hook Massacre, but we don't have that anymore. R.I.P. Meat Hook Massacre. Slaughter people in sleep, man. All right. And then, of course, we have the Bloated Contaminator right here. 1 green, 2, 4/4, trample, toxic. Whenever Bloated Contaminator deals combat damage to a player, proliferate. What does that mean? Increase the amount of counters on something. Now, the trick that I do with this, guys, because this guy's a big tramply boy, he's a big solid guy for only a 3-drop. People try to kill him a lot. This is the guy you want to put Undying Malice in, because guess what he does? The synergy you can get across with this guy is if you have Undying Malice and he dies, he comes back with a 1/1 counter. He is now a 5/5 Toxic 1 Trampler, and he proliferates every hit. So if he hits that trample damage, he's going to be adding his own +1 counters with each hit. He is your workhorse. He's going to do the damage. If you can't do it with poison, he will absolutely get in there and do it with muscle. Bloated Contaminator, absolutely worth spending the rares on. Beautiful, beautiful card there. Proliferation, poison, everything you can ask for in a horrible, twisted, nightmarish, bloated package right there. Bloated Contaminator, I've been that a few times after some, after a big night out, I've been a Bloated Contaminator. Well, who hasn't been? Glissa Sunslayer, 1 green, 1 blue, 1 black, sorry. 1 blue, what's wrong with me? 1 black, 1 green, and 1 Glissa Sunslayer. First Strike and Death Touch. Guys, I can't tell you how terrible First Strike and Death Touch is. They could block you with 3 creatures and you can kill all of them. You get to Death Touch them even before they even get a word in edgewise. Now, she isn't toxic, but she is kind of a lightning rod to get people to play removal on her, and she also has a lot of suite of useful abilities. If she gets the damage in, she's a great defender, she's a great attacker because of that Death Touch first striking. And then, of course, if she deals combat damage, you either draw a card and lose 1 life, you destroy an enchantment, extremely useful, or you remove up to 3 counters from target permanent, which can actually possibly even kill a Planeswalker if you're not careful. If they only have 3 counters in the Planeswalker, loyalty counters are counters, so remember that nice trick there. Geese is very, very useful in this, just an all-around great utility card. And then, of course, we're finishing out with the Necrogen Rotpriest. 1 green, black, 2, 1/5. Very hard to get rid of this guy with burn or anything like that. He's a beefy boy. Phyrexian Zombie Cleric. Toxic 2. That means if he does damage, he will do 2 poison counters. Whenever a creature you control with toxic deals combat damage to a player, that player gets an additional poison counter. So it basically gives everything toxic +1 up. So if Bloated Contaminator does 1, it now does 1, and then it proliferates again. It'll do a total of 3 if you have the synergy with Necrogen Rotpriest. For an uncommon, for throwing in a Golgari poison deck for an uncommon, absolutely brutal. It also has a lovely ability here. You can pay this as many times as you want. Target creature you control with toxic gains Death Touch until the end of turn. That is kind of a secret ability. A lot of people don't expect that. So you have stuff like Bloated Contaminator, or you may even have Blightbelly Rat, and they swing in, and you say, I'm going to block with Blightbelly. Now Blightbelly now has Death Touch. I'm going to kill the blocker immediately. They swung him with a Sheldred or something. Well, they both kill each other. Then I get to proliferate even more 1/1 counters and poison on somebody else. So Necrogen has a lot of cool abilities. Little expensive. The most expensive card in the deck. Kind of a late game booster. If you only want to go 2, I'd understand that. But very, very solid. And will up the amount of poison we put out. 7 swamps, 1 Takenumas, 1 Boseiju, 7 forests, 3 Deathcaps, and 4 Llanowar Wastes. I'm going to go a little faster. That's why I'm going with Llanowar instead of Deathcap right there. What we're looking at here is 23 creatures altogether. 21 of them all Phyrexian. If you just get rid of Nightclubber, you're pretty much in the clear. You're all Phyrexian right there. 9 instants, 2 sorceries, 3 enchantments, 23 lands altogether. We are very, very cheap on this one, guys. 1.9 average. Very, very, very cheap deck. We have our lovely dreaded skull black backgrounds on that. So yeah, that's why we're going 23 lands, because we really don't need a lot of lands to run this well. Very heavy poison on here. It's extremely effective. That's what it looks like with the sideboard. Here is horizontal. So again, you can put some other removal, more Undying Malice, a little bit of extra removal, another Necrogen in case. Time of our stand, a few options right there for our best of 3 guys, a little utility pouch for them in case you need it. That's what we're looking at. Nothing higher than a 4-drop. Really, really fast and effective here in getting the poison across in the end here. That's where we're going to get most of our wins. So let's get into ranked, guys. Let's absolutely start ripping it up with poison. Poison. Here we go. Leave a comment, too. Don't forget to like. What's it called? Yikes. Op goes first. Man, I would love to go first one of these times, man. I would really think it would be really just... I think it'd be really cool. I think it'd be really cool, man. I think it'd be just really awesome if I could go first one of these times. Oh, look at this rampy guy right here. Sunslayer. Let's get Sunslayer out. I don't really care if she dies. I need a mana right now, so I can put the Contaminator down with the Undying Malice ready to go. I want him to lose his... Okay, that's going to transform. Oh, I know what this is. He's just going to fucking run the clock out. Yeah, he's just going to try to control it out till the clock runs. Wedding announcement. Wi-Fi. Hey, what's up, country fried? I cannot get a mana, huh? That's what y'all not getting. Let me get, huh? Glissa? You don't want the counters off Bankbuster. There's Wandering Emperor. Who's he going to exile? Good. Glissa's a good target to soak up hits, by the way, too. Let's do Undying Malice on that. Okay, so if he tries to hit removal, he might have removal, he might have exile, but either way I have Undying Malice. It's not tapped yet. Okay. Deep Striker has double faith. Duelist of Deep Faith. Okay. Skrelv's Hive, very nice. going to remove a charge. He's tapped out, which is unusual. He's got 2 mana. What is he going to do? Counterspell. Very nice. Casualty 1. Poof, poof. Alright, there we can do that. Scrolls. Give it more counters. What do we got here? We got a wedding announcement. It's going to be a hard time busting through that line of garbage. Hard time busting through that line of garbage. But I'll do it. I'll do it. I want him to kill Blightbelly Rat. I think he's going to make the mistake and let it die. He is going to make that mistake. He is going to make that mistake. We're going to do no attacks there. We'll hold steady. Puke Golem? I don't even know what that is. Is that a real card? That very well could be a real card and I not know it. Overlord, how you doing? I'm a little confused. I'm going to do that. What's up, Overlord? Big fan of your operation, by the way. He might run a wipe right now. I would kind of expect him to run a full board wipe. Removal, board wipes. All that's in the cards right there. Literally. Literally in the cards. He's probably got an Emperor. So let's see. Let's see it. Nope, nope, he doesn't. He's just going to lose the game. Okay, fantastic. Good game. All right, fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. Not entirely sure what Ops was going for there, but he was playing so carefully. I felt like yeah, I'm playing up to the World War II Magic card audience. Hey, maybe just World War II history buffs. I'm a big fan of World War II history. The failed Emperor bluff. Yes, Cookies in stream. That is, in fact, the failed Emperor bluff. That's when we say to them, Godspeed, you white Emperor. Now, that's a deep cut right there, if you know what I'm referencing. That's a reference and a half right there. That's a reference and a half, Shell. Turtle power. Yeah, thank you for coming, Overlord. Oh, no. This is bad. He went to 6. Fuck it, I'll go to 5. 5 was the wrong choice. 5 was the wrong choice. My lord. Deathcap Glade, okay. Hey, there you go. Lift your skinny fists like antenna to heaven. Let's do the rot. No blocks. Pop. Outland Liberator. Extra Outland Liberator. Right here. Okay. Really need that green mana. Oh, Paxson Pup. Very nice. Just going to take the hits there. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to put that down. And we're going to swingo. Quite possibly even bingo. Weaver of Blossoms. Okay. He's going to swing in. Do we want to do the Blitz nightclub? Mishra helped you one-shot him. Wolf. Wolf. He's going whole hog with the wolf here. We're going to hit him with 8 poison. Gain a little bit of life. Cemetery Prowler. No, he doesn't have enough. There's Scribbless Griffborber. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, it's too much poison. We still taking Twitch? We still talking Twitch? Yeah, it was a quiet night tonight. Quiet Thursday, huh? Werewolves just trying to play some honest magic. I was a little confused by that deck. Green wolves and not a new card in it. Retrieve, very nice. Blaha just fooled this clown of a player into blocking my swarm of goblins. Sevis, what, you don't like being subbed? Sevis, you're more of a dom? What's the word? Enslow coming in hot with the Enslow coming in hot with the unpopular opinion. Wouldn't it be great if white was 5 times as more powerful? I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna drop the Necrogen. I'm gonna drop the Bilious Skulldweller. Pop. Enslow said, I don't want to get political, but there's not enough powerful white cards. I can't tell you how useful Nightclub is in this game right now, by the way, guys. I literally can't tell you fucking how useful Nightclub is. Solemn Simulacrum. Armored Scorpgerber, or Kerber, or another Armored Scorpgerber, or Hermer. And he's out of there. Zuzol is out of there. Zuzol said, I'll zazi myself out. This excuse isn't me. Rabs 2469. Yeah. You can see I've been playing this game a lot by the fact that I've done my full dailies. My full mayor dailies. Okay, so we play that. Rotpriest with an Undying Malice is ready to go in case he tries to hit the burn. Okay, I think he's hitting the burn here. Surge Engine. Okay. Rotpriest with the Undying ready to go. With one in the chamber. He's going to try to burn it out. He'll take the fucking hit here. Oh, look at that. That's weird. Alright, he's doing it that way then. He's going to do it the old-fashioned way, as they call it. Pop. Alright. Come on, target my Venerated. Do it. I've actually used that card. That's how you know it's really bad. Because I've used it. It's a mill card, I believe. Well, no, not exactly mill. It's just not very good. Come on, try to throw something at me, man. Throw a fireball or something, bro. Yuki Pico. Coming in with the 3 poison. He wants to keep that. No, he's going to say no thank you. Oof. The question is my life gonna hold up? Toxic adds up, which is a hey, what's up, Seven Black Magic? Which is a very important thing to understand. It's a very important thing to understand. Toxic builds. There is a card that lets you slow down Toxic a little bit. But that's pretty much it. Oh, so if I put down Rotpriest, play a million Undead Malices. If I put down Rotpriest, play 80 billion Undead Malices, Undying Malices, and then swing, maybe I'll get it? No, it doesn't look like I'll get it. Do a Rotpriest. Has he got a counter spell? He might say, oh, I'll let it through because I'm going to win next turn. He might be stupid here. No, he's not going to be stupid here. One more card spell, one more spell away from getting what I needed there. Nice. Good game. Yeah. The Ichor, I do need a little bit more removal in this, I think. Nightclubber's nice. I might reduce Nightclubber by 1 and put a little kill in there. And I might do 1 less Undying Malice. I might make a little tweak here. So, what if we said 1 less Undying Malice, 23. What if we said 1 less Nightclubber and we said cut down? I think a cut down wouldn't be a bad idea. Just a little bit. Just for fun. Why is Malice over Tivar Stan? I usually need the life gain. This deck takes a lot of hits. I'm actually going to keep this. The 2 life, believe it or not, has saved me on numerous occasions. This is hexproof and indestructible. There's Scrub Hive. Okay, we'll do Venerated. He's got the kill card potentially. You might have Exile, you might have Kill, we don't know. submit. You know, the one thing about mites, they absolutely positively cannot block. And that has backfired occasionally. Alright, I really need a mana here so I can play the Bloat Boy. If I can play Bloat Boy, I think I'll be in business. Okay, my turn. Yeah, we got the big Bloat Boy. The big boy. Alright, let's do that. Got the big Bloat Boy. What do we got? You got a kill card, you got a targeted removal. What do you got? Burning down the house. Burning down the house. Burning down the house. Burning down the house. And he gets even more powerful. By the way, part of the reason I do specifically add Undying Malice is that 1/1 counter will proliferate when I proliferate. So that is part of it. Wedding announcement. Oh, I'm going to absolutely run roughshod over this dude. Herbersk Scourge. Tamiyo's maybe you have a point for, but I specifically want my stuff to die and come back for proliferation reasons. Nuclear proliferation. Yeah, burning down the house. Burning down the house. He might die to damage soon. Holy shit. This deck is not supposed to do that. This deck is not supposed to damage you to death, but this dude might have figured out a way to get that. See that? He gets stronger each time you hit them. Like he's on that kind of time, bro. He's on that kind of time. Pugnacious Pugilist. Burning down the house. Burning down the house. No, okay, you want to throw fire at me then. Okay, so we are going to Rotpriest that up. And we are going to hit it, quit it, watch it where I stick it. Yeah. I don't know if you have time to swing for my I don't know if you have time for swing for only 3, my dude. Yeah, that dude was losing 2 ways. That dude was losing to poison and damage. That dude was figuring out extra ways to lose right there. That was pretty good. Burning down the house. Yeah, so the proliferation is the reason I have that. Tamiyo's, I suppose I could do the other one, but I'm not really worried about getting... Ooh, Oppo goes first again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Man, I'd love to go first, bro. It would be so fun for me to go first. I'd have such a good time. Plus, the air and water flowing, you know? Push to keep the dark from coming. Strong, united, whatever. Come on, I know you want to burn it out. I know you want to burn it out. I feel it. Strike me down with your anger, young Skywalker. Iron Apprentice. Interesting. Let's do that. You know what? We're going to play it fast and loose here. You want to lose Iron Apprentice? Or you want to take that poison? Poison. 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 I'm really looking forward to the anti-liferate mechanic. That's going to be a fun one. Instead of proliferate. Really looking forward to that. Anti-liferate. He's about to learn a very valuable lesson about Death Touch. Oh, he didn't want to. Okay. I thought it was going to be a very special lesson. Ooh, that's a tough one to add a +5 on right there. That'll stop 3. That'll stop that much. Uh-oh. This guy's gonna learn a very special lesson about why Stompy is not a good idea against poison. 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 Girl, I must warn you. Ding ding. Ding. Ding ding. This deck is poison. Hey, Plat 3 and Plat 4 all night. Seth Argo, have you been watching my stream? Because that's literally where I am right now. That's literally my stream. I'm going to hold on to that bloaty boy. I'm going to hold on to that bloaty boy. That's where everybody is, man. If somebody's telling you they're in Diamond or they're hit Mythic or something, they're fucking lying. Nobody's in Mythic. He's gonna do it. I don't think he has anything that busts through the bloat boy. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. No, he don't have anything. Alright, so when we're back, we can do that. Keep the Necro. Keep the Undying Malice. The Undying Malice will hit. Pop, pop. Numbskull? No, man. Numbskull in like Diamond 3. I know it says It says up top that he's in, I don't know, what does it say, Mythic 48? That's propaganda, man. That's not a real thing. Path of Peril, destroy all creatures with mana value 2 or less. Well, he just wanted to destroy all creatures. That's why my buddy Malice comes in right here. My buddy Malice says, hey, come back. He's going to come back. He's going to pro-life. We're going to do that. We're going to go, goodbye. Thanks for playing. That's why you got to have your buddy Malice there, man. All right, fantastic. Cookies and Stream, do you want to have your life changed? Do you want the trajectory of your life to forever be shifted in a dark direction? Oh, fantastic. Do you know what the game Elden Ring is? I'm sure you do. It was very popular. Check your whispers. Whisper. I'm not even going to put that on main. Not even going to put it on main. Pop. Everybody have this freaking cough. Everybody have this fucking avatar. What's going on with that? You were expecting worse? Oh, okay. Doot, doot, doot. Do 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 do. I'm hanging out with the sea Favretto. Yo como trabajadoro como imanera y esto. By the way, this guy is hilarious. Look at this guy here. Look at him go. Look at him go. Each creature, planeswalker. Well, that's fine. You can kill that one. Alright, Necrogen. Look at him go, guys. Look at that guy. Look at that silly guy, huh? Look at him boogie. That's great stuff there. You'll love to see it. Ooh. I'll lose that one. It's delighting me to no end, by the way. I'm literally like I'm just look at that. Get out of the way, card. You're ruining this dancing spider. Look at that guy. Look at him. Look at him do his thing. Huh? Look at him do his thing, man. That's the best, man. If he has another invoke, I'm gonna be real pissed. He has a pilfer. We're gonna teach you about the stack, okay? Big score. He's got the kill card. I know it. I know it. No, he doesn't. Hey, look at him go, guys. There's a real spider that does that. It's a peacock spider, and it's teeny tiny, and it just does little dances all the time. Opponent goes first. By the way, guys, I'll have you know that of the last 20 games, I've been on the draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm sorry, not 20 games. Of the last 15 games, I've been on the draw 12 times. Oh, there you go. That happens too occasionally. Last one, boys. That's the flawless Rotpriest victory. Contaminator is very good. Wait till you get Contaminator with Noxious, whatever the hell it's called. The card I can't remember. Op goes first. Look at that. So what's that up to now? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Of the last 19 games, I've been on the draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times out of the last 19 games. So I've been on the play 3 times. I don't know what you call that. Don't know what you call that. Oh, okay. He's going to Fateful Absence it. Fantastic. I always played a little too early. What with blue, I thought I might need to get it out there. Fight Riggin. What do you got? Mirror Convert. Submit. Bilious Skulldweller. Okay. Mirror Convert. Burn down the house. No, what's that one called? Depopulate. Turn 4 depopulate guaranteed every time. Ossification. Who's really ossification on that of all things? Let's activate that. Let's see. Let's see what gifts he gave me. 4 thing, poison. Really on that? On all things on that? Okay. There's that. All right. So why don't we say Glissa? I might have a counterspell for Glissa, but that's okay. Glissa's kind of a card that attracts attention and then gets the hell out of the way. So swing in. Ooh, Faithful Mending. Draw 2 life, draw 2 cards. All right. Oof. Boof. Okay. I can destroy an enchantment with Glissa, which will bring back my other Bilious Skulldweller. Sunslayer. There's the borrowed time. Who's it going on? Sorry, son. Sorry. Can't let you touch the Sunslayer. That's not allowed. We swing up bingo. We go ahead and we say destroy target enchantment. We'll take ossification off. Nuke 'em. Pop. Lock and drop it. So if I get Necrogen out, he's dead. Well, he's pretty much dead anyways. He needs a wipe right here, and even that's not going to help that much. Because I'm going to put Glissa Sunslayer down. Jace, the perfected mind. His mind is perfect. So we're going to put down the Rotpriest. And that's going to be a grand total of... That Jace can get a hit just because he a fucking chump. Just because he a chump. Rotpriest, do it. Just because he a chump. That's all. All right. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up right there for tonight. We made progress. We had a rocky start, but I'm finally getting back to the kicks that I was playing this afternoon, where I wanted an absolute run with these guys. Was not great early, but now I'm starting to go real positive with it. Started pulling back up with the... Yeah, the win rate's heading in the right direction. I don't know if I showed you the... the graph earlier. In case you want to see the graph now, we're looking at this. So you see this was bad over here. This was not doing good. Going down, and then we started getting it in the correct. So we corrected pretty good there. I mean, if you discount this giant hole here, it should be trending pretty high. So we are moving in the right direction with this poison. I think we really hit the good poison. It took a little adjusting from my original, but yeah, definitely I think people are going to like this one. Until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. The word of the day is toxicity.